everyone, it's your girl Coach Vivian, and in today's video we are going to have a grammar check. Okay, grammar is the whole structure of language or languages. Okay, with your grammar you can actually pass the right information or you can actually pass the wrong information. The way you convey your message, the way you tell someone what you actually mean or how you feel actually depends on your grammar. The use of your grammar is very important. Okay, we cannot completely overrule or actually say, oh, let me leave my grammar and speak the way I like, or let me leave my grammar and just talk. No, you have to actually convey your message properly, and the only way you can do that is to use the right grammar. Like I said before, grammar is the whole structure of language or languages. Okay, so that being registered, I'm not just going to tell you don't say this but say this. No, I'm going to tell you why you should not say it this way and why you should actually say it this way. That way you and I can have a mutual understanding of why we shouldn't say it this way and why we should say it this way. Yes, because I've heard a lot of people try to express themselves and then they actually mean something else. Sometimes you get misunderstood by someone. You're trying to, or you're having a conversation with someone, and then in the middle of the conversation the person gets angry or the person's just swing into another kind of mood you weren't expecting, and sincerely from your heart you know that you were actually just trying to care, or the message you're passing is not enough to make the person angry. True, the reason is because you are not actually passing the right message to your listener, and this has to do with your grammar. Okay, so when you mind your grammar, you actually express yourself appropriately. You tell the person how you feel. You tell the person the body of your message without passing the wrong message to the person. So I'd like you to stick around so we learn. Sometimes you can tell someone, say this, and then the person say, why shouldn't I say it this way? You really need to understand why you shouldn't say this way. I mean, you should also be able to explain to the person the reason he or she shouldn't say it this way. So we're going to actually analyze it together and then know how and the proper way we should say it. So at this point, if you are still here listening to me, then this is the kind of content that you like. Please click on the like button and of course subscribe. Turn on your notifications so you can always see my videos. I promise to bring you good and interesting content. Thank you so much. So let's go. Now the first grammar we are going to look at is the very commonly used grammar that I usually hear a lot of people say is lose your shoelace. I hear people say lose your shoelace, lose your shoelace. Okay, it's very common, and I'm sure you must have said that before. Okay, it's not a problem. We learn every day, and today I'm going to tell you why you should relate lose to shoelace. Okay, now I am not just going to tell you don't say lose your shoelace. No, I'm going to tell you why it has nothing to do with shoelace. Okay, so let's look at the meaning of lose. Lose. Number one, it could mean to stop having something, that is important to you or that you need. Okay, you could lose your key, you could lose your pair of shoes, you could lose something that is important to you. That is number one. Number two, lose could actually also mean to stop having a quality / ability, to stop having a particular attitude or quality or ability. Number 3, lose can mean can't find somebody or something. You can't find somebody or something. All right, so lose can actually mean you can't find something or somebody. Okay, number 4, lose could actually not mean not win, could actually mean not win. All right, now to fail to win a game or an argument or a war or something. Okay, to fail to win a game or argument. All right, that could actually also mean lose. Number 5, lose could actually also mean die. To lose someone, you've lost a relative or a friend. Okay, that's lose. Okay, number 6, lose could actually mean to be confused. Okay, to be confused, especially maybe you're trying to when someone is trying to explain something to you and then you didn't get the person, probably because your mind is somewhere else. That means you've lost the person. Okay, for example, I can say, oh, I've lost you. Maybe we're talking and then I didn't remember the few things you said earlier. I can say, I've lost you. I've lost you. I'm sorry. I've lost you. So that's what lose can actually mean. The number 7 is waste. Lose can actually mean waste. To waste time on an opportunity, or you can actually lose your last chance to something. All right, these are the meaning of lose. Now, what is the correct thing for us to say? The correct thing is loosen your shoelace. Loosen your shoelace, and not lose your shoelace, but loosen your shoelace. Now, let's look at loosen. Loosen means to become or to make something less tight or less firmly fastened. To become or make something less tight or less firmly fastened. Okay, so now this is your shoe and you want to make it less tight or less fastened firmly. Now, or less firmly fastened. All right, so you can actually say loosen your shoelace. That is because loosen is the right word to use in this expression and not lose. Lose has nothing to do with shoelace, because you're trying to tell the person to do what? To make the shoelace less firmly. All right, so you can actually hear from the meaning of these two words that the correct thing is loosen your shoelace and not lose your shoelace. All right, so please express yourself correctly, and of course pass the right information to others so that we can actually learn together. If you actually enjoyed this video and you want us to do more of this, please share in the comment section, and of course like, share, comment, subscribe, turn your notification on so you can always see my next video. Thank you for always supporting, and I'll see you on my next video.